Hi, it's Mayor Walter Sendzik. Today is October 4th. We have a council meeting. And I know we had one last week, but we have one this week because next week is Thanksgiving. A couple more things on the council agenda, but I want to touch on just what's happening in our community. I first want to thank all those who came out last Thursday for the first day honoring truth and reconciliation here in our community. It is a national day of remembrance. And here at City Hall, we had so many people that wore their orange shirts to come in and participate onto the City Hall properties with the Niagara Region Native Center. And so I want to thank Carl Dockstetter, Wanda, and Sean, and Fallon for sharing their stories, and Dr. Robin from Brock University as well. We also we were given a flag by the Niagara Region Native Center, which we're flying here at City Hall. It is the orange flag, and every child matters. And so it was a very moving event. It's one that we will continue to do every year with our Indigenous brothers and sisters. And I would like to thank those who came out and took the time of their day to come and join us at City Hall. Also tonight is the Sisters in Spirit. They're doing a march in downtown St. Catharines. Today is a day of recognition for murdered and missing Indigenous women and girls here in Canada. They will be doing a drum walk starting at City Hall, and they will be moving out through our downtown. This is another important reminder of what has happened in communities across the country where Indigenous women have been taken, they have been murdered, and they are missing, and it is something that has been reported about, and as part of also truth and reconciliation, it's understanding that truth of what's happening to Indigenous women and girls in communities across the country. So it's important that we support this spirit walk as well. Last week, I had an opportunity to also attend a major announcement at the local hospital. The parliamentary assistant, Robin Martin, was joined by MPP Sam Oosterhoff. There was a contribution that was being made to the hospital system in recognition of its merging together. A number of years ago, there was a lot of legacy costs that were attached to it. So there was more than $50 million contribution to the hospital system to remove some of those long-term legacy capital deficits. In addition to that, $1.2 million was provided for upgrades to both the Hotel du Shaver and the Niagara health system here in Niagara. So as we've gone through COVID, we understand the importance of our healthcare system, and these dollars go to ensuring the sustainability, the long-term sustainability, but it also allows those who are working in the healthcare system to actually focus on the best care that they can provide for those who are using the services. So great announcement, and thank you to all involved. In addition to that, I was also at the local St. Catharines Hospital site as they unveiled the new naming of the main entrance. It's the Rankin family entrance, named in recognition of Tom Rankin and his wife Elizabeth and their family for all the work and contributions that they have given to the hospital system here in Niagara. It's such a fitting way to acknowledge a very generous family who has done so much, whether it be the Rankin Cancer Run or individual donations that they made or fundraising for new MRI machines at the local hospital. So on behalf of our entire community, I was there to thank Tom and his family and also join in the celebration of the naming of that main entrance. I also want to talk about Accenture, a great business located here in downtown St. Catharines. It's a Fortune 500 business, and they are the official sponsors of the diversity and inclusion for the Niagara 2022 Canada Summer Games. And so I just want to thank Accenture for stepping up. It's an important part of the games to make sure that we are an inclusive games, that we are celebrating our diversity as part of the games, and Accenture is an employer in our community that walks the walk when it comes to celebrating diversity and equality within its own corporation. So great to see them put their name on the Canada Games here in Niagara. As well, a big shout out to Crosse, St. Catharines Athletics. They won 3 Ontario championships this past weekend. The U13, the U15, and the U17 all got provincial gold medal. The history of lacrosse runs deep in our community and just goes to show the strength of lacrosse here in Niagara. It is going to be included in the Niagara 2022 Canada Games, so it's going to be great to see some of these local athletes who are winning these gold medals move on to Team Ontario and be able to be performing in their own backyard. So congratulations to the coaches, to the players, and to the parents for an amazing weekend. Well done, well done, well done. Also want to say congratulations to Marcy Bach, who opened up her second Kane Medical Aesthetics location. Her first one's located in Fawn Hill, second one is in St. Catharines over on Lakeshore Road. An amazing entrepreneur, creating her own line of products as well. Just doing a wonderful work, and it was an opportunity to go and see it and cut the ribbon. Just a great place. Check them out. It's just on the corner of Lakeport Road and Lakeshore. A great new company here in St. Catharines. Also want to note that October is Islamic Heritage Month in Canada, recognizing the contributions of Muslim people in our communities across the country. And it's a time to learn about the long-standing Islamic history and the people who are part of the Muslim community. And it's also an important part for all of us to have a better appreciation for Islamic culture, to help push back against racism and anti-Islamophobia. So it's a month-long opportunity for us to learn. We have a wonderful mosque here in our community, and pre-COVID there would be some open houses to learn about it, but why don't you go online, check out the mosque's website and see if there's some learning opportunities there as well. Also, October is Women's History Month. The YWCA is hosting their 8th annual Leadership Summit for Women. It's a great opportunity for you and members of your family to be able to participate. It's 3 days of virtual learning. It's October 26th to the 28th. Check out the YW's website for a whole bunch of information about the Leadership Summit, and as well, immerse yourself in the history of women and what women have contributed, not just to the country, but to our community as well. It's also Mental Illness Awareness Week, October 3rd to the 9th. It's important that we have those conversations. Take time to listen to yourself and listen to those around you. Understand the impact of mental illness on people as well. Look to organizations that maybe you can support over this week or use as resources. But the most important part is this is an awareness opportunity for you to also learn about your own mental health and what resources are available for you if you're struggling, and also be mindful that mental health is just like physical health. It's something that we all should be talking about. So just a little PSA there. Also, it's Fire Prevention Awareness Week. So check your fire alarms. Want to make sure you understand the sounds of CO2 if it's in your house, or the fire with smoke. Understanding the sounds that come out of a fire detector is an important part of keeping you safe, but always with your family, just understand what is the exit strategy if there's a fire. Understand the sounds that if you are woken in the middle of the night and there's something that's causing a disturbance, what you should do, meaning get out of the house, make sure you have the proper escape plans in place for your entire family. Also coming up is Gord's Legacy at the First Ontario Performing Arts Centre, and this is in honor of Gord Downey from the Tragically Hip. They do this every year. It's part of the Downey Wenjack Foundation. It's an important time to raise money for funds that go back into Indigenous communities across the country. And if you have a favorite song, like we all do, from the Tragically Hip, or if you have a poem or some kind of thing that you want to do, they're taking submissions until October 12th. So go to the First Ontario Performing Arts Centre website. They're taking submissions. So we're trying to celebrate Gord's legacy by bringing everybody into the tent and having you showcase things that you are a song or a lyric or a poem that you want to share, so we can make that day a special day. So it's going to be live streamed on October 17th. I'll be participating again this year. It's always a highlight in my calendar. And as I say this, heading into Thanksgiving, folks, let's be thankful this weekend. Let's share our thanks on social media. I'm thankful for the farmers market that we have here. I'm thankful for the farmers, thankful for our healthcare workers. I'm thankful for my family. Find a time on the weekend between, say, Thursday and Monday to share thanks with what you're thankful for in St. Catharines. Use the hashtag LoveSTC or OurHomeSTC. Use those hashtags so I can see them as well. Tag me if you want on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and let's get a lot of thanks going out. I will be sharing my thanks as we head into Thanksgiving, and it's really important that we take the time to be thankful, because that's what Thanksgiving should be about, giving thanks. So until then, take care, and enjoy what looks to be a rainy week here in St. Catharines.